Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I was speaking with someone recently regarding some of the zany and somewhat ridiculous characters in the Masters of the Universe realm, sometimes maybe even a bit too zany and too risque for a children's show, and I read to them some of the planned characters that were never used. In one of my last few videos, the story regarding the Hero Son of He-Man story that was pitched as a follow-up cartoon to the original He-Man Filmation series, I went over a few new characters that were to be introduced in the continuing cartoon. There were, however, a few more new villains that I did not mention that I wanted to share with you all today that I thought were pretty great. These really did have some potential. So as well as the ones I mentioned previously, here are some more zany characters that were planned for the failed Hero Son of He-Man cartoon pitch. So let's start off with the write-ups of the good guys that we already discussed. First up, we have Airbag. He blusters, brags, and puts on airs, but can he back up words with action? Air action, that is? When he's going into battle, he puffs up like a weather balloon, then emits a blast of hot air able to knock over the bad guys like a hurricane force wind. He can even put out fires. You can count on him in a pinch, but don't needle him. What? The last member of the new good guys we have is Forklift. He can lift just about anything with his fork-like arms and flip it over his head so it lands behind him. He-Man and Hero rely on him for any heavy-duty moving jobs when they're not around. Forklift is gung-ho and enthusiastic, and when he what the heck is ers? Is that like when he gets irritated? Whatever. And when he errs, it is usually because he tries too hard to please. He looks like a cross between an Olympic weightlifter and Godzilla. That doesn't even make any sense. Forklift does not look like an Olympic weightlifter and Godzilla. Wait, he looks like a robot. So all the rest of these villains actually don't have any concept art flying around that I was able to find, so I just grabbed some photos that I thought could best represent them. Next up, we have the new series villains, two of which you already know of, but I will just go over just because. We have Bug-Eye. Where Beastman commands animals, Bug-Eye commands insects, especially the stinging and biting variety. His personality fits the rest of his motif. He's a pest with an annoying Rick Moranis voice. I honestly hate Rick Moranis. Like, I just absolutely hate him. He makes me so upset. Hey, guys! Hey, I'm Bug-Eye! It doesn't really sound like Rick Moranis, does it? Oh, whatever. Next up, we have Slobboar. Half man, half pig, all slob. It kind of sounds like me. He's got a nose for trouble and a mean set of sharp, slashing tusks. Tends to go off like a firecracker. Think of him as a mutant John Belushi. Oh man, I love the descriptions of these characters. I guess, they really do take from celebrities and existing personalities and stuff to kind of give these villains and good guys, a little bit more dimension. Next up, we have Tongue Lasher, not to be confused with Tongue Lasher. I don't know if it was necessary having a character that was so close in name to one already in existence. So let's hear his write-up. You've heard of having a sharp tongue? This guy's whip-like appendage cuts through solid rock. He has a personality to match. Howard Stern meets Don Rickles. Who the heck is Don Rickles? Oh, okay, Don Rickles is Mr. Potato Head. Okay, I totally know who Don Rickles is, but just didn't put a name to him. Next up, we have Mistletoe. Yes, you heard me right, Mistletoe. Don't trip over his feet. You might set off one of his heat-seeking missiles and blow the both of you up. Wow, that's really efficient. You guys both get blown up. The fact that he is completely overloaded with armaments, combined with his incredible two left feet clumsiness, makes him all the more dangerous, although he's as likely to blow himself up as anything else. Well, that's horrible. I wonder if he can, construct himself back together after he blows himself up. Next up, Sawtooth. He has a mouthful of sharp, wicked teeth, each of which is serrated like a saw blade. He's not happy unless he's eating something, and he'll eat anything and everything, including gold, gems, and magical items. You don't want to leave this guy alone in the treasure vault. Next up, we have Evermean. Evermean. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a play on words for something. Whatever. Evermean. Don't let him get his vines around you. Oh, like evergreen. Oh, that's funny. Don't let him get his vines around you. He'll never let go. Being half man, half plant has given him an identity crisis. Oh no. He has a persecution complex with attendant paranoia. What? He gets very upset when anyone gets between him and his light source. He photosynthesizes his food, written in brackets. He thinks everyone's out to get him because he's only part human. Huh, that's pretty interesting. Okay, lastly, we have Odar, a human skunk. Kind of sounds like Stinkor. His smell repulses enemies. He fires volleys of foul, gaseous green stink bombs from his underarms. Okay. Personality-wise, he has all the warmth and charm of a veteran Brooklyn Cappy. Oh man, some of these are actually like incredibly fantastic. So let me know in the comments down below, guys, which one of these characters was your absolute favorite, and can you think of any new characters that would fit right into the Masters of the Universe realm? Let me know their names and special abilities in the comments down below. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come with new videos every week. Come check me out on social media and help support the channel on Patreon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay legendary.